When you think of the golden age of jazz, one name often comes to mind: the big band. A powerful ensemble that shaped the sound of 20th century music, the big band is synonymous with the swing era and the heart of American jazz. A big band is a large jazz ensemble typically consisting of 10 or more musicians. It includes sections of brass, woodwinds, and rhythm instruments with trumpets, trombones, saxophones, piano, bass, drums, and sometimes guitar. The combination of these instruments creates a rich, full sound that can fill a room and get audiences dancing. Big bands first rose to prominence in the 1920s and 1930s, but it was during the swing era of the 1930s and 1940s that they truly defined jazz music. Legendary band leaders like Duke Ellington, Benny Goodman, Count Basie, and Glenn Miller brought their big bands to life, creating timeless classics that are still loved today. The swing era in particular was defined by the big band's ability to get people on their feet. The rhythms were infectious, and the complex arrangements, often with intricate horn lines and spontaneous solos, created a lively, energetic sound that became the soundtrack of an entire generation. Dance floors were filled with jitterbuggers and Lindy hoppers as big bands played some of their most famous hits like In the Mood or Take the A-Train. What made the big band sound so unique was its blend of precision and improvisation. While the horn sections played tight, orchestrated melodies, individual musicians had room to improvise and take solos, showing off their virtuosity. This dynamic blend of structure and freedom was part of what made big band music so exciting to both performers and listeners. After World War II, the popularity of big bands began to wane. The rise of smaller combos, the rise of rock and roll, and changing tastes in popular music meant that big bands weren't as prominent as before. But their legacy lives on. The big band format is still revered today, influencing jazz musicians, arrangers, and even contemporary pop music. The big band was more than just a group of musicians, it was a movement. From its swinging rhythms to its powerful brass sections, it forever changed the landscape of American music. The spirit of the big band lives on in jazz and beyond, reminding us of the power of music to bring people together and make us move.